So find the perimeter of this figure. So the perimeter is the measure that goes all around the figure. So essentially we have to find the length around the shape. Okay. So it looks like a semicircle, and we are given this part of it. The perimeter would be 12 plus, but then how would we figure out this part of it, the length of this? Well, for that, we have to think of this as a full circle. So pretend that this is a full circle. And we know that the perimeter of a circle is known as the circumference. And the formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, or because double the radius is also the diameter, you can also find the circumference of a circle by just multiplying the diameter by pi. Okay, so if we pretend this is a full circle, the circumference of it would be, here's the diameter, it's 12 times pi. That's the circumference as if, of the circle fully, but we only have half of it. We don't need this part of it, which means we have to cut our amount in half. So 12 pi divided by 2 is 6 pi. So to my original 12 meters, I'm going to add on 6 pi. And that will give me full perimeter of this figure. So this is the 12 plus the half the circumference, which is 6 pi. Units are meters. And again, notice that we're not adding the 12 and the 6 because 12 does not have a pi next to it. What? What is the problem? Well, let's try to approximate. 12 plus 6 times pi. Oh, all right, hang in there. 14 plus 7 pi. 5, 9. All right, so it actually wanted an approximate answer. So how did I get that? All right, so to find the perimeter in this case, I took this side, which was 14, and then I wanted to figure out the length of this side, which again, I pretended that this was a full circle, and I wanted to find the circumference of that full circle, which is pi times diameter. Now the nice thing is that this 14 also happens to be the diameter of the circle, so my circumference would be 14 pi. But I don't need the full circumference, I just need half of it. So I'm going to cut my 14 pi by 2, so which gives me 7 pi. So I'm going to add on the 7 pi, which represents this half circumference. And this particular problem does want you to actually evaluate and approximate. So that means I'm going to use the approximate value of pi, which is 3.14, multiply that by 7, 3.14 multiplied by 7, about 21.98. Then I'm going to add on 14 to that. So that's how I got, well, so 35, there's going to be some error of degree or degree of error that's allowed, but 35.98 would also be acceptable. So I'm going to Uh-huh. 5, 8. All right, good. So anyways, use the pi value of 3.14 or just round to about 2 decimal places.